welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first ever newborn and toddler bedtime routine. So first things first, I am literally just making tea before Casper arrives home from nursery. I try to do this as often as possible just to make things a little bit easier and a little bit quicker. So tonight we are having a HelloFresh meal and we are having beef bolognese jacket potato. So I'm absolutely loving HelloFresh meals at the minute, especially now that I have 2 children. It's just easy and convenient and everything is packaged up for me with the recipe card, and all I have to do is chop up the ingredients and follow the recipe card. So just a little bit of reality, Indy is not happy tonight at all, so I've dragged her over to the counter in her high chair, but she really is not loving life. So if you use code SOFTAYLOR, which I have added onto the screen, you can receive 50% off your first HelloFresh box and 35% off the next 3 boxes. And also you will receive a free gift. The thing I love the most about the HelloFresh meals is that you literally save money, time, food waste and stress, which is definitely something we do not want to be stressing about when we have young children in the house. So Casper has literally just arrived home from nursery as Josh went to get him before he goes back to work, and this is actually a very rare occurrence because I'm usually the one that is going to go and get him. And he has literally arrived home just in time for tea. So our beef bolognese jacket potato meal is officially done and we are literally about to just sit at the table as a family and eat dinner together, which again is quite rare because Josh usually is at work most evenings of the week. But tonight we had a nice surprise because he wasn't going back to work until 6 p.m. Casper then demanded that we watch The Grinch, which is absolutely fine for me as I just want to just sit on the sofa and watch a film. I'm not gonna lie, after these long days with a newborn and long nights with a newborn, and I just feel very lucky now that Casper actually sits and enjoys a film, especially on an evening as we can all just sort of chill out together and watch the TV. I ended up having to give Indy a bottle as she was getting very grouchy, and I do usually like to do this before Casper goes in the bath as it makes her last a little bit longer. And Casper then wanted a yoghurt, so I just got him one of the squeezy yogurts out of the fridge as again he will just kind of sit and have this himself on the sofa. So here he is walking back to the sofa with his squeezy yogurt, which was all well and good until he decided to flick it all over the floor and all over the walls, and I had to make him clean it up, unfortunately for him. He's also got a biscuit in his hand, which is not shocking either, and at this point I'm feeling pretty exhausted as I had a really long night the night before with Indy, and this is just the reality of toddler mum life. We then went up to the bath and I ran the bath for Casper. So Indy is very clingy at the minute and often will not be put down at all, so I am really having to try my hardest to be able to multitask. Luckily our bathroom is really small and everything is kind of in reaching point, so running the bath, getting the soap out, being low enough for Casper and holding Indy is pretty simple, but it's also just not ideal, is it? Let's be honest. So I'm running the bath, and whilst the bath is running I am then helping to get everything ready for bed. Not helping, why would I help? I'm the one doing it. I mean, I'm starting to get everything ready for bed. So again, while the bath's running, I do trust Casper to be in there and not fall in. And like I say, I'm just then sorting everything out. So I've put Indy on the bed, but she is not happy at all. So for me right now, it is just one of those games of running back and forth, burning a lot of calories, I'm not gonna lie. I did a lot of steps tonight. Sometimes bath time runs really smoothly and sometimes it runs like this. So here I am literally just putting Casper's blackout blind up, which took me forever, by the way. I really don't know what was going on tonight. And obviously shutting his blinds, and then I'm just getting his pyjamas and his nappy ready just to make things easier for when he gets out of the bath. So I'm then going to just quickly check on Indy. Obviously that's my washing pile. Quickly check on Indy, and she's actually asleep. But it didn't last long because she then started screaming, so I had to get her up and then take her into the bathroom while Casper was just playing in the bath, which is fine. So then I put her back on the bed as she'd settled again, and at this point I was literally just getting Casper ready for bed and just trying to give him some one-on-one time while Indy was settled in the bed.
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new.
At this point again, Indy started screaming, so I had to go and get her and just sit with her on Casper's bed whilst I read him a few of his favourite books. So we read Casper 1 or 2 books every night, and this is just a routine that we've done for quite a long time, and then we just tend to leave the room. But lately he has decided that he is scared of the dark, we think. So it is taking him a little bit longer to settle on a night, and sometimes he does like to walk into our room.
Like that. Closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me.
I'm also going to add that at this point Indy was pretty much just screaming and crying, but I was just kind of trying to ignore her just to give Casper that time before bed, as I didn't want to seem stressed, and also I didn't not want to give Casper attention before bedtime. So I literally give him his kiss, give him a hug and tell him that I love him and good night. It didn't last longer and he was straight up walking into our bedroom, and to be honest I just can't be bothered with the stress of trying to put him back to bed, so I let him come into my bed and we watched Frozen until he pretty much fell asleep. Luckily Indy was settled at this point as well. So once he had fallen asleep, I went downstairs to then just get stuff ready downstairs, and Josh eventually took him to bed when he got home from work. So I took a chance and popped Indy on the sofa just to see if she would let me just do a few jobs, and luckily I managed to get all the washing off the area before she started crying. So that was kind of just one job down before we settled for the night. So Josh obviously came home and we watched TV for about an hour, and then I came upstairs without Indy just to run her bath, which I popped in our shower so that we didn't wake Casper up, as the bathroom is right next to his bedroom. And I just got everything ready, like her towel, her pyjamas, her dummy, while Josh had her downstairs, and then I went and got her and popped her in the bath.
You dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we
will just add that this was only Indy's second bath, so she wasn't really sure about it. There was a bit of crying and a little bit of whinging, and we will probably continue to wash her once or twice a week until she's about 8 weeks old. So I obviously got her out of the bath and then ready for bed into her pyjamas, and I just then gave her her bedtime bottle, which we do 4 ounces of formula. She was settled and asleep by 10 to 10, and this time is hopefully just going to get gradually earlier every single night. We also use the Dream Egg white noise machine for a bit of white noise, and I also use it as the nightlight as well. And I then just got myself ready for bed. I used my Neom sleep pillow spray and grabbed a book, which I'm not gonna lie guys, I literally did not read any of this. I just went straight to sleep. But thank you so much for watching our bedtime routine. Obviously this is going to change weekly. As Indy gets older, she will obviously be going to bed earlier, and I would like to think as well that I'll be able to bath them both together at some point. But yeah, this I'm sure will be updated in some time. But thank you so much for watching guys, and please make sure you hit that subscribe button.